What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Altcoin Daily. My name's Austin. Really great to have you checking in with us. Let's check out the market. As you guys can see, we have had some massive market manipulation over the last 24 hours, but even the last 7 days, a lot of money has left the market. Right now, the market cap is at $330 billion and continues to fall, at least right now. I don't know by the time you guys are watching this where it is. But money continues to leave the market. And if we look at the 7-day chart, this is the market in the last 7 days, we just can't catch a break, honestly. Especially in these last 24, 48 hours, manipulation is happening. Money is leaving the market, and that begs the question, why or how do we handle this? And you know what, team? I think a lot of you guys, you might be a little tired of me just giving my opinions. Because here's the fact, while I'm not an expert, and this is not financial advice, me and my brother, we watch the markets every single day, and we're just people that have made money in cryptocurrency a little bit, and we're looking to make a whole lot more, and we just make videos about it. Well, today I want to bring you guys something really special. I found some clips of Warren Buffett, Mark Cuban, and Frank Ricard, 3 people that have lived through a lot of down markets in their life, and we're just going to talk about how they handle low markets. So let's get to it. Be sure to subscribe and like the video if you get any value from today. And let's see what Warren Buffett says about dealing with low markets.
I never know what markets are going to do. There's never been a time in my life when I know what markets are going to do over a long period of time. They're going to go up. But in terms of what's going to happen in a day or a week or a month or a year even, I've never felt that I knew it, and I've never felt that was important. I will say that in 10 or 20 or 30 years, I think stocks will be a lot higher than they are now.
Very interesting. Did you guys catch that? Warren Buffett looks at the big picture. So he's not worried about, the ups and downs of day to day, but he is just confident that the market will go up over time because he believes in the business. Let me ask you this, Warren. What about when the market goes down? Let's listen.
Anytime stocks go down, as far as I'm concerned, I like it because I'm a net buyer of stocks. I've been buying stocks ever since I was 11 years old. So when stocks go down, it's good news. Just like when hamburgers go down, it's good news, or Coca-Cola goes down, it's good news in terms of anything I buy. But stocks are going to go down. You could probably look it up as to what percent of the days of the since I was born they've gone down, and maybe it'd be 30% or something like that. And you can't predict what stocks will do, but in the short run, but you can predict that American business will do well over time. And if you don't beat yourself, the only person that can cause you to get a bad result in stocks is yourself.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the biggest problem, is trying to fight yourself in some of these situations.
Yeah.
Have you been buying more stocks lately just because prices have come down? Have you upped your percentages and other things just
We're
because?
almost always a buyer of stocks. So we have bought more stocks since the end of the year. We're a more aggressive buyer when they're going down. I mean, I feel much better when they're going down, but it's hard to think of very many months when we haven't been a net buyer of stocks.
I like that. Warren Buffett, one of the most business savvy people in the world, he buys when the market's down. Who could have guessed? Who could have guessed buying when the market's down is great advice? Well, you know what? It always helps to hear from a pro like Warren Buffett. Smart man. You know what? He probably loves, since he is so smart, he probably loves the up-and-coming blockchain technology, cryptocurrency. He probably loves Bitcoin. You guys think? Anyway, let's check out what Mr. Cuban, Mark Cuban, thinks about dealing with a low market. Check this out.
Then, as an entrepreneur, let me talk to you a little bit about what the news we've been living with for the last couple of weeks, because the markets have been going through these wild gyrations. Don't seem to have a clear sense of what direction is up. How do you interpret that as somebody who's spent a lot of time playing the markets?
Put on my, manage the portfolio trader hat, and not so much a trader, but manage the portfolio. It's great, Anytime there's volatility and time there's change, there's opportunity.
You have to actively manage your portfolio through these 500-point market swings.
Well, see, that's the whole thing. I don't have to spend much time until it hits the fan. right? So I mean,
a lot of hitting the fan this week.
Well, that's exactly right, and that's where the opportunity is. Like, I wouldn't look at my portfolio, or I get a one-line, one-number statement every day from my bank, and that tells me if anything weird happened, and I wouldn't even look at it. But then when everything starts getting crazy, I call it the World Series of investing. That's when you start digging in.
Another interesting video. I like that. Mark Cuban, billionaire, uses volatility as opportunity. I'm going to give you my opinion on this, but let's just keep watching.
What I did was I said, self, there's going to be a lot of volatility when the stock prices cratered, and then when we had the big, not today, but the big run up before, I bought a bunch of puts, knowing that even though I was paying for a lot of volatility, that I thought there would be a lot of swings in the market. And so
you're just betting on volatility.
I'm just betting on volatility.
And how long is that going to last, in your view?
No idea. And that's the whole thing, right?
Wow. So Mark Cuban uses volatility to his advantage. Now, to me, this scares me a little because I'm not loaded like Mark Cuban. I'm just a regular guy, and I'm more into the long-term hodling. So you guys do what you want, but now we know how Mark Cuban uses volatility. All right, last clip, and let's check out what Frank Ricard does when the chips are down. What does Frank Ricard do when the chips are down?
Come on, all right, everybody. That's what I'm talking about, guys. We've made a great effort so far. Let's just keep it up.
That's right! We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure. We've come too far. There's too much to lose. We've got to keep our composure.
Yes. We got to keep our composure, guys. A lot of you guys might know that man better as Frank the Tank. I know him as Frank Ricard, but you guys might not know this. But him and his team actually wound up winning their little competition, and that just goes to show you, when the chips are down, keep fighting, don't panic. Anyway, team, that's the video for today. Be sure to like the video if you got any value, and be on the lookout for upcoming videos. Let me know in the comments. Do you guys like cryptocurrency news videos? Do you guys like deep dives? Do you like altcoin announcements? What do you guys like? We'll do more of those videos. All right, and feel free to subscribe if you want to stay up to date. See you tomorrow.